I tested and analyzed Firstbase, and in this video I will tell you everything, and especially the points you absolutely need to pay attention to before starting on Firstbase.io. And in this video, I will give you the positive points I noted, the negative points you absolutely need to pay attention to, and I will give you my final verdict at the end of this video. Let's go. We're starting right away with the first positive point, which is the simplicity and speed of the process when you want to incorporate or create, your company. So, for example, here I arrive on the site and I just have to click on Start My Company, and then I will automatically be redirected to 3 fairly simple steps. The first one is, what type of company do I want to create? Do I want to create an LLC or a C corporation? Or if I don't know, well, I can simply get a little help that will assist me in making the choice based on my profile and the company I want to launch. So that's really, really cool. Then I just have to click on continue. Ensuite, il dit que here they will simply recommend 2 options, so I don't have to worry. Plus, you have here, well, recommended for LLCs. So they help you, they guide you. So here I click here and I click on continue, and finally that's it. I just have to create my account and go to payment to continue opening my LLC with Firstbase. So in this video I will give you my complete opinion on Firstbase, but for me the first positive point is that it is extremely fast and extremely simple, and the interface is very, very clear. So at least for beginners, for those who don't know much, I think it's a big positive point for being able to start easily. Then the second positive point that I like is that they simply have a base of several services, and you have services that are comprehensive, meaning you will have both the creation of the legal structure and their team will take care of all the forms of it. You will also have the possibility to have a bank account. You will, of course, have your EIN number and all the legal documents that will come with it, and you will have the option to take a registered agent. So be careful. I will talk a little more about that later in the negative points. There are really things to be careful about in this regard, but you will truly have a comprehensive range of services, and you will have everything you need to create and manage your LLC or your company, for example, other than an LLC. So that's another positive point. And now I would say a negative point that you really need to pay attention to. And for that, we will go to the pricing tab. Here you can see you will have a start rate at $400, and you will have a Firstbase 1 rate at $199 per month, or if you pay annually, it's $2,400 per month. But be careful, you need to pay attention to something, which is that you might get the impression that with the 400 offer, it's only a one-time offer, so a one-time payment might seem advantageous. Only here, fortunately, he notes it. You will have a mention that you will need a registered agent to manage your company. So it's something mandatory. And the thing is, it's not included in the 400 euros one-time payment. So you need to understand that you will need to add additional fees to those famous $400, to those $400. Now let's see right away how much you will need to add if you want to start with Firstbase. And for that, it's very simple. Let's imagine I go with the start plan, so $400 one time. I will have the creation of my company in Delaware or Wyoming. I will have my EIN number. I will have all the legal documents that will be done by the Firstbase team, etc., etc., I will be able to open a bank account. Anyway, there you go. But on the other hand, if you add the registered agent, well, you will have to add $300 per year. So it's not really expensive, but it's an expense to consider. So something to know is that in the description of this video, I have put a link that will allow you to get the best discounts and especially the best possible prices if there are any ongoing offers on Firstbase. This will allow you to land on the official firstbase.io website and see if there are any current offers available with the link I put in the description of this video. So feel free to check out this specific link, which will always allow you to get the best updated rates and the latest offers. So there you go. Let's imagine we go with the start plan. Well, it would cost you $400 in fees once more, $300, and the $300 will be paid annually, so every year. And also know that if you add a virtual address or a physical address, well, you will be able to add $35 monthly or $315 annually. So again, these are additional fees. You should also know that if you want the Firstbase accounting team to handle tax filing for you, it will cost you 1,800 euros annually. So for me, that's a small negative point because it's still quite expensive accounting, in quotes, if we have accumulated all the different fees. So you should know that here is really an all-in-one solution for you if you take the package, at $1,800 annually. Even if it may seem a little expensive, you should know that for LLCs simply owned by people who are not in America, well, you will pay only $900. So for me, that's a much more reasonable rate. It should be noted that this is only for people who will manage their LLC by themselves. On the other hand, if you are in a C corporation or if there are multiple members in the LLC, you will have to pay $1,800. So it's up to you to see if this can be profitable depending on the business you want to create. So here is my final verdict regarding Firstbase. What is my final opinion on Firstbase? For me, there are very positive points, meaning that if you are an entrepreneur, freelancer, or startup and you want to create, for example, a C Corp or an LLC quite easily without hassle, and if you want to create a company in the United States quite quickly without having to do the procedures yourself, well, Firstbase is a very, very good option. The prices remain reasonable. And above all, you will have the option to manage additional services yourself. That means these are not mandatory services directly included in the price. You can very well take only the star pack at $400 with Firstbase, and then you can take external services to Firstbase. If you are thinking, for example, of getting a physical or virtual address, or if you want to hire an agent or an accountant outside of Firstbase who seems perhaps cheaper, well, that is entirely possible. So then you should know something, which is that my final verdict is I would rate Firstbase 9.1 out of 10 simply because you can have everything in one if you wish. The team will take care of everything for you and it still remains a fairly reasonable price. So for me, it's a very, very good option that will save you time and help you avoid costly mistakes since they will take over. They will handle the majority of the legal services you need for launch your business and manage it throughout the year. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. You have the information in the description of this video. with the link that will allow you to stay updated on the best rates and offers. So don't hesitate to check this link. And with that, I'll see you next time.